Hey guys, welcome back. So last week when I went to Winco, I showed you everything that I bought at Winco, showed you my grocery haul, and that I was able to spend, I think I spent like 60 bucks there at Winco. So now I'm going to show you everything that I made with the ingredients that I already had on hand and with the new stuff that I got at Winco. So come along as I make a whole week's worth of food. You're not going to see a whole lot of breakfast and lunch. It was a very crazy week. We had VBS at our church through like half of it. I think in my last video that I showed you everything that I made was like, where's like the other half of VBS, because it doesn't go through like a Monday through Sunday kind of a thing. So I kind of started these hauls on a Wednesday and then I kind of go to Tuesday. Or Thursday and I go to Wednesday. I think I start on Thursday and then I go to Wednesday. Anyways, so you're gonna see half of my crazy week. We were at VBS and so it was kind of crazy. So anyways, you're not gonna see a whole lot of breakfasts and lunches, but you will see the dinners. I did record pretty much all the dinners. I think one day this week we just had leftovers. Another day we just had like leftovers, like the meat with leftovers, and I made like sides with it. So anyways, so I'm going to show you everything that we made, and I hope that you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up if you like this type of content. Let's get started on our dinners. Okay, we're going to get started on the ground beef that I have already started to thaw out. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook for just a minute. Okay, now that it's almost done cooking through, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my onions. Okay, give that a good stir. Okay, now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple cloves of garlic. So kind of like it garlicky, so we're going to add in about that much. Give that a pretty decent stir. I'm not going to drain off any of the grease because this is a pretty lean meat, and any grease or anything that I had in here, the onions kind of soaked up. So I think we're good to go. So I have the minced garlic. Now I'm going to add in some seasonings. I have half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of rosemary, half a teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of parsley, and then 1 teaspoon of oregano. Going to give that a good stir. I'm also going to turn my heat down just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add in diced tomatoes. I'm also going to add in my potatoes. Okay, I have 1 1/4 cup of beef broth and then 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm going to went ahead and stir that together. Gonna pour that in like so. My daughter cut these up for us to have for dinner. It's so nice having such an older kid. Finally, she's 8, and so she's able to help us with dinner so often. Such a blessing. Okay, gonna give that a good stir. And then I'm also just gonna put in just a little bit more beef broth just because I want everything to be nice and covered, but I'm gonna let this simmer on like a medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just want those potatoes nice and tender. Oh. All right, so it has been cooking for a good 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water in here. You can add broth or you can add water, kind of whatever your preference is. And then I'm going to thicken this up just a tad, since beef stews are usually on the thicker side. I'm just going to add a cup. And then I have a little slurry here. I'm gonna add half of that and see how that does, just to thicken it up just a tad. I can already see it kind of be a little bit thicker, so that's good. That's probably about the consistency that I'm gonna want. I don't need it super thick. So that's about right. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to do is add in some frozen vegetables. So ideally I would just put in peas, but I have this bag in my freezer I need to get rid of. And then I have some mixed vegetables I'm gonna put in as well. Just in total, about a half a cup of vegetables I'm gonna stir in as well. I'm gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes until all the vegetables are nice and tender, and then we will be ready to eat. Here we go. All right, here is our dinner. It's all done. I did go ahead and add in an extra can of tomatoes just because I didn't really feel like there's a lot of tomatoes in here. And then I added some more seasonings, just like some salt and pepper. It wasn't very salty, so. But this is our dinner. We're gonna have this with some bread. You can even have it over bread. Super, super good. Okay, here is our lovely dinner. Lots of yummy veggies and just a little bit of meat there. Super good and nutritious. How was it?
It's good potato.
It's good potatoes. Good, bud?
Yeah.
And then here's some homemade bread that I made this morning that we're gonna have with it. Whoa. What do you think? Good? Good deal. All right, here is pizza number 1. I decked out my husband's side here. But yeah, this is looking mighty fine. I decided to do little pizzas for my kids. So here's 2 here. And then here's 2 more over here that they decided to make. So we're gonna put this in the oven, 400 for about 10 or so minutes for those little ones. I couldn't wait. I already started eating. There's one kid. Boom! There's another kid's. I already ate theirs. Do I feel bad? Probably. Probably not though. Right, and here is our pizza. Right here, I already took a couple slices, but don't you look pretty? Yum, yum. Tacos. Got some taco meat. So we're having either taco salad or we can have some tacos. Ready for taco?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have taco.
Alright, here is my lunch. I'm gonna have a bowl of taco salad and then a taco. Isn't that beautiful? The most beautiful thing you've ever seen your whole entire life. Yep. Love right here. Alright, Sunday nights we just do cereal. So we got some super healthy Lucky Charms. What are you having? We don't know what they're called. I don't know. Whatever mommy found on sale. Oh yeah, Minnie Mouse sprinkles, something like that.
Mickey Mouse sprinkles.
And he's having Lucky Charms. But yeah, here's all our cereal things. Yeah. Okay, everything, all these cereals I like usually find on discount. So, yeah, pretty cheap. But yeah, that's what we have on Sunday nights. You like cereal night? Yeah.
I love it.
You like cereal night?
I love it so much.
She doesn't have a normal setting.
Maybe make it work.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, this is today's breakfast for my kitty cats. Alright, this is my breakfast for my kids. They are having some eggs, toast, and some yogurt. A little bit of milk. How was breakfast today?
Good.
Good. She's always late. Literally always late. It takes her forever to get ready, so that's why hers is still here. Bubby is done. I think Asher's almost done. Addie's pretty much done. She didn't want her yogurt today.
Me too.
Yummy, nutritious breakfast, right? Yep. Yum, yum. It's almost dinner time, so I'm going to get everything ready and prepared. So let me show you what we're doing tonight for dinner. Okay, so I have some zucchini and squash that I went ahead and cut up that you guys saw me get in my last haul. So I used 3 of them, so I still have 1 more zucchini. So I'm just going to go ahead and drizzle some olive oil, and then my like favorite, let me show you. I got this stuff that I kind of made. It's like that seasoning that I'm just absolutely in love with. So I'm going to sprinkle this everywhere too. Okay, so there's definitely enough oil all over that. You can kind of see all of the oil. Yeah, so definitely want like a very generous heaping pile of oil. And then I'm just going to pour my seasoning just on top like so. All right, there we go. Kind of give this like another good stir. There we go. I think that's a good amount right there. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, just until everything's nice and tender, and then we'll check on it, see how they're doing, but I think 20 minutes is about right. Okay, so here I have all my zucchini and squash. Over here I have my Instant Pot. I put some baked potatoes in there. We have some bread that I made this morning, and then also I have some steaks kind of here on the bottom that my husband has already marinated, and that we are going to go ahead and grill those up tonight. So that's what our dinner is going to consist of. All right, here is the finished product on the squash and zucchini. Here is Mama's plate. We have the baked potato, corn, and some steak. Don't that steak look beautiful? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. How is it? Very good. Really good. It's always good. Steak's always good. How is it?
It's good.
It's good. Good stuff. Getting your baked potato already? Yeah.
I'm a mom.
Oh, you're the mom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Bubby, tell me what's for breakfast today.
Eggs, who I love so much. Toast and 3 apples, but I already ate one, so.
Yeah, he likes the eggs that are fried instead of scrambled. Fried, not scrambled. How is your breakfast? No, don't be like JoJo. Hey, Bubba. How's your breakfast?
And it toast.
Yeah, is it yummy? Yeah. Okay, guys, tonight's dinner, I'm just going to be using a leftover meat. We have, I think, ribs and some steak that we need to be eating up. So I'm just going to make some sides for tonight's dinner. And then we're going to eat our leftovers. So I have some potatoes here. I'm going to drizzle some olive oil over that with my seasoning blend that I have made and put in this little garlic powder container. And then over here, we have some green beans that are like fresh green beans. So I'm just boiling these up. And then when these are done, it should be about the same time that my potatoes are done. And I'm just going to put some olive oil and some seasoning over that as well. And then probably put this in the oven for about 10 or so minutes. And then my potatoes and green beans should be done about the same time. There's my oven. We're ready to go for the potatoes. And I was going to do broccoli, but I'm not sure I'm going to. I think I'm just going to do potatoes, green beans, and a meat, and call it good. And then I have some homemade bread. So I think that's what our dinner is going to be like today. Okay, so my green beans are done for the most part. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil over it. Okay, get back in there. more seasoning. Stop it. Okay. Man, that looks really, really good. I'm gonna put just a little bit of pepper and salt. And put it back in the oven for probably 8 to 10 minutes, I believe. But after that, it should be good to go. My potatoes are almost done as well. Today's dinner consists of some homemade bread. I have those potatoes and green beans that I had just made on the sheet pan. And then we have some steak that I cooked up last night with a side salad. Yeah, it's a lot of food. No, I'm not sure about all this. And then her meat is like some pork steaks, I think, that we had some time ago. I'm not really sure when we had those, but they should still be good. How about you? Yeah, pork steaks, salads. Daddy's having a cheeseburger that we had, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights ago, I guess. And he's having pork steak as well. So, yummy? Mm-hmm. Is your salad good, bud?
I don't like green beans, so.
That's not what I asked you, but okay. Okay. What's for breakfast today, Baba?
A cereal.
Are you getting it everywhere?
Yeah.
What are you having?
Raisin bran. But my thing is filled because she put more milk in it.
Jojo, what are you having?
Overflowing too. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse sprinkles. Those are good, aren't they?
They're really good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mama had crunchy raisin bran. It's the best cereal ever. Yummy. Tonight's dinner, I'm going to get it prepared. I have a pork butt that I need to marinate it. So I'm going to start the marinade process right now. So I need 1 tablespoon of salt. And I'm just going to do teaspoons. So here's 1, 2, 3. I need 2 teaspoons of pepper. 1, 2. A tablespoon of paprika. 1, 2, 3. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And then I need 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. I'm going to give this a good stir. Okay, I'm going to pat this dry with a paper towel. I'm not going to take off a whole bunch of fat just because I want a little bit of fat with this cut. Well, that just came right off. So I think I'm just going to tear off just a little bit here and call it good. Alright, I'm going to put my dry rub generously on top. Okay, that's a really good amount. So I'm just going to put some saran wrap around this. I'm going to let this sit out. Well, I'll put it in the fridge for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. I just want it to get really marinated for at least an hour. And then I'm going to put this in the crock pot. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to look in my crock pot, see if we are good to go. And then I made some fries. We've got some baked beans cooking up here on the stovetop. And that's pretty much all we're going to have today for dinner. So, let's see if this is ready. Whoa! Oh my goodness. She looks so beautiful. So all I did, I just put all that rub on it. I let it sit out for about a couple hours. And then all I put in here was some Worcestershire sauce, liquid smoke, and some olive oil. Yeah. And that's literally all that I put in here. So hopefully this is tender ready. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can just shred it like, oh yes. Oh yeah. Y'all see that? And we're just gonna have pulled pork sandwiches, so I'm just going to put some barbecue sauce on top of mine and call it good. And that is it, my friends. I'm not even sure there's gonna be leftovers. Oh my goodness. Okay, this looks amazing. Here's our dinner tonight. We have baked beans, french fries, and then here's our pulled pork. Don't you look pretty? Focus on the pulled pork. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drizzle some barbecue sauce over the top of it, like so. And boom, we have a delicious, delicious barbecue pulled pork sandwich. You like your sandwich? No? Oh, okay. What do you think about it?
Really good.
Really good.
It is super good.
Kind of has, to me, it has a smoky flavor. What's like the flavor you feel like?
The seasoning.
There's no smoke. Oh.
It's good. It's so good.
And that was Moments with JoJo. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope that you guys like these grocery hauls and what I'm making with the food that I get at these grocery stores. So I really appreciate you guys watching these videos and taking the time out of your day to support my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you guys. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoy these type of videos. Give me a big thumbs up if you do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.